Hi everyone, welcome to this video. This is Richie the Blind Hedgehog and I'm here with my fishies. So I just put them back in my bedroom. Summer is almost over and it won't be too hot here anymore for them, so I put them back. And I wanted to show you my brand new yellow addition, which is this little guy. Since I lost Jason, I just went to the pet store to look for a new fish and I brought back this guy. His name is Sheldon. And he's all yellow, and there we have Fleck, who is still here, his beautiful tail fins. So there you go. I just let the light this evening to show you Sheldon quickly before showing you everything else. Just look the way he swims, he's gorgeous. So hi again. I just wanted to start this video by showing you my gorgeous little fishies. I just love them so much and they're back in my room now. So this video is going to be a long haul video since I have been collecting a few things since August and September. And a lot of people have been spoiling me rotten because of my birthday, but also because I have, actually I have no idea why. I'm gonna start by showing you some non-plushie stuff that actually came to me. This is my James plushie. He has been here for at least a year now, I believe. He's pretty unique. He has been made by someone with a lot of talent, and she made him really long legs. So there you go. He even has this rose here. This person has lots of talent, and I want to show you one of her works. So she made me a little James from Team Rocket. So with his purple hair, it's so funny. All my pokies here. So there you go. The very first thing that I would like to show you is, well, there was this seller on Vinted who made custom-made cross-grain little creations, and she made me a little collar. It's actually supposed to be for an animal. It's made with a Squid Games cross-grain. So she made it with a ring here, and then with a little clip. But this is not something that I would put on an animal. This is just way too, it's not sturdy enough. It's way too tacky to put on an animal. But I just put it on my plush. I thought it was really special to collect something an artists make, just like James actually. So this is the very first thing that I could find a while ago. She even gave me another tiny little cross-grain creation that I put on one of my siren heads, but I can't dig him up right now. What else can I show you? There's actually lots of plushie stuff. The second thing that I can show you is indeed a plushie. This is a parrot that I could find in August, or maybe the beginning of September. He is a little parrot that I got off a flea market, and I had one of these when I was quite young. You can tell he's pretty vintage. For some reason, I was attracted to it. Not sure how long I'm gonna keep it, but I remember when I was obsessed with parrots, I still had one like this when I was a kid. Actually, I think I had one of these when I was slowly, getting out of my parrot obsession. But I have no idea where I lost mine, and also mine had different colors. So I can't tell exactly, where I lost him. I think I won him on some kind of fair, some kind of event. But yeah, gorgeous little plush actually. It's just this plushie. Well, I was quite young when I had him, and I can't exactly tell you where I lost him. I believe that where this guy was purple, mine was red. He even had a red and green tail. So I must have gotten one of these when I was about 5 years old, something like that. And because of that reason, I felt attracted to it. I was surprised seeing him again. And now actually think about it, I have no idea where I lost mine. So for now, he's just here. He's always perched on my desk. So there you go. The second thing that actually could bring him back were those adorable little outfits for dolls. I went to Action and they had this. They always have this in this period, probably because of our cultural Santa Claus party. We do have a special character that comes to children in December. It's not exactly Santa Claus, but it's something like that. And because of that reason, stores get a lot of toys in. And yeah, people collect these little doll outfits sometimes for their children and other things. So they did have doll outfits, and this one is a unicorn costume. So cute. It has adorable, as you can see, it looks pretty much like the onesie I'm wearing right now. And actually I put one of them on my Sonics. It doesn't exactly fit so well. It really suits him actually, but not sure I'm gonna let it on him. For now, those outfits don't have any plushies to wear them. But sometimes I used to collect these for my Kermits. My Kermits would fit perfectly in these. And that makes them so soft to sleep with them. So, if I can, I would definitely collect more of these because those tiny little onesies are adorable. But I was in an extreme hurry when I was there. So that's why I just only took 2 of them. Also, I was actually saving for an event I was really looking forward to. We were going to Paradisa, which is a zoo here in Belgium, which has been qualified 3 times as the prettiest zoo in whole Europe. And we were going to go there, and actually the 11th of September. I know for a lot of American people it's a very sad day, but my birthday happens to be on September 12th. And because of that reason, people spoiled me rotten when I was there. So my parents got me this beautiful pullover with a wolf, and I saw this plate too, and my mother was like, "You want to play too? Okay, you get it." she was like spoiling me rotten when I was there. But there you go. I was so kind of her. So this is something I still have to put on the wall, but I don't know exactly where. So this is something that I keep aside for now, just like the pullover. There you go. This is my beautiful pullover. Gorgeous. And when I said, "Oh, Mom, thank you so much," she said, like, "Yeah, we're not done yet." So, yeah, funny. My neighbor also wanted to take me for some presents. And she got me this beautiful little Squid Game keychains, which I keep for now because I don't actually have that much keys. But I love this one, the shape of it. But I just love those little red guards. They have something really cute. I love drawing them. I love making all kinds of arts with them. And because of that reason, I just love collecting them, just like this guy, which is, I've been him for a while now, but there you go. So that is about what I can show you for the non-plushy stuff. And now come the plushies. Now there's a lot to show you. I don't think I ever collected that much plush in 1 or 2 months. But it was a little unexpected, I must say. Now, just one thing I forgot to show you in the non-plushy part are my gorgeous Sonic Boom DVDs. So I had a look on Vinted, and I was actually looking for people getting rid of Sonic Boom DVDs because I had such a hard time finding some. And I could actually find, well, I got the movie and I really enjoyed it, but that's just the one I got off Amazon, I believe. This one came from Amazon as well. It's still still packaged. But I could find these for like a few euros, not much at all. Really glad actually I could collect these. Now I do have a little of Sonic Boom on DVD. Maybe not the whole seasons, maybe not the whole series, but I'm really glad with these already. Since I had such a hard time looking and finding them back in the time, now I'm just so glad I can find a few. And I'm enjoying it right now. It's just really fun. I'm watching this one, I believe, now, and I still have to begin watching this one. So there you go, my Sonic DVDs, and I just love them. I was looking for one DVD from season 1 and the other from season 2, but for some reason, looks like it doesn't exist, or that's kind of crazy. But like I said, finding Sonic Boom here is difficult and also quite expensive. I have no idea where people could actually find these, but lots of these DVDs come from France. So I remember me going into stores looking for those without any success. So I'm glad actually I found a few. Oh, where's James? Oh, here he is. So, Katie, remember when I told you about this gorgeous, adorable Jellycat cactus I loved so much? Well, you can actually already guess what happened. So I collected a bit of money. I've been waiting a little bit because this guy was quite expensive. But I kind of fell in love with that cactus back in the mall a while ago. And I left him there. And I just, yeah, for some reason, I just kept thinking of him and that I would actually really like to collect him. He's so adorable. And he came. So I had him on Amazon. And here he is. This is the big Desert Cactus from Jellycat. They make such adorable plushies. Most of the time I like appreciating them just by seeing them. But this one was a little bit different. His name is Sparky and I have him with me all the time. For some reason I keep touching him this way. It's very relaxing. This plush has some weird funny quality. It attracts me. I want to hug him all the time. It's kind of weird. Usually I would say all my plushes have this effect on me, but it seemed to be stronger with this one. So it's funny. Look at this cute face. So when Sparky came, I just, most of the time he's just with me. I cuddle him. I haven't slept with him yet, but I have him with me all the time. And wasn't quite sure I liked his bottom. I would think actually, I have been looking for other cactuses as well. I thought maybe also I really like this one. He doesn't actually have a name. He's quite funny. And I was thinking of collecting another one, since I seem to like cactuses a lot. But no one could do. It was absolutely this one that I had to have. And it's kind of rare me being so picky. But it was this one I fell in love with. And I saw him that day and yeah. I never parted with that thought. I just had to collect him after a while. I was overthinking it several times. And actually I was really looking forward to do it after some time. So for some reason this little guy made his way into my heart. And for some reason I just keep loving him. He's my Sparky. He's so large and so funny and so cute. There was no other cactus that could just fit exactly the features of this one. Because of that reason, this little guy, well, after a few weeks, I did collect him after all. So there you go, this is Sparky. Oh, in action, actually, I could collect some more foods, just like Katie and I really like. You can see them in the back. So, but at the dog toys, they have these adorable little ice cream cones. So it is a dog toy, it squeaks. But I never gave it to the dogs. I thought these ones, actually I've been looking for an ice cream cone plushie earlier. And there were Jellycat ones too. But when I saw this guy, I decided to collect one for myself. It was like $3 and look. So adorable. And Kitty, I got one for you as well. You have the pink one on the right. Here, this is yours. He's a little pale. I suppose he's supposed to be a strawberry flavor. I have the pistachio one. He's the only one with their eyes closed. And he seemed to have little sprinkles. But this little guy, I put him on my bed ever since. So he's a dog toy, but he's a very suitable plushie. The quality is pretty much acceptable. It is a gorgeous little plushie, so just remove the tag and he will be a nice little plushie. No dogs have been touching it. Yeah, this is just an adorable little dog toy that I wanted to have as a plushie, just like my Christmas tree. It's kind of rare that I keep a dog toy for myself, but some of them just look so adorable that I'd rather collect one for myself than for my dogs. There you go. So, well, yours is in your package, but I'm not gonna spoil the surprise. And I came across this adorable pumpkin. I wasn't quite sure it was a good idea to take him with me at first, but I really fell in love with his face. Just look at him. His eye is a little displaced. Like I said, I was in such a hurry that I couldn't really pick the one that I like carefully. And I know his eye looked so fucked up, but he's cute. And he's so funny and so adorable. Well, Katie can tell definitely this is the only time that I find a plush pumpkin this size in my neighborhood. It's not exactly my neighborhood, it was close to my apartment in Brussels. Believe me, I even lost my way when I found my way back there, and I caused some trouble that day. Not sure if I will ever go back anytime soon because of all the trouble I caused. But oh my god, that face! This is the first time I find a plush pumpkin in a shop. I've been looking for them for such a long while, and I finally found one. And I still have, I found one on Vinted. I still have the small one that Katie found me. I just love them. So this is my little plush pumpkin. Actually, I don't really have a name for him yet. Only Sparky actually had a name. I thought that name would fit him so well. When I saw him, I was, oh, his name is Sparky. So, yeah, not sure how to name this guy. But I know his eye has a bit of a weird place. But actually those little sprinkle eyes and those little shiny eyes are incredibly cute. And after all, I fell in love with him after I took him home. Because at first I wasn't quite sure if I would actually keep him. I didn't really have a lot of time in store to think it over. And now he is here. He really, steals hearts. So, oh, he's so cute. So for now he just stays. He doesn't have much of a leaf on his stern, but cute pumpkin. So these are cute little foodies that I found. And of course there's some exciting news coming from our family. My brother just got married, and his wife is absolutely adorable and very loving. She loves the same jokes and things that I do. She doesn't really mind plushies, I suppose, but she's a really open-minded person, and we have been enjoying each other already several times, and we really like each other. So, well, they are about to leave tomorrow. They will leave tomorrow for their honeymoon. Very exciting. But there you go. We had a gorgeous, well, how can I say? We had a gorgeous little moment in Brussels, because in Brussels South there is a fair. Actually, there is a big fair, and they invited me to come with them, and we just had a gorgeous night. We really enjoyed ourselves. We did a few rides, and it was really fun. And I've been going along, seeing some plushies too. I didn't record a lot though, because it was dark. It was difficult for me to find my way. But I have been, well, sometimes what I actually do is ask if I can actually buy a plushie rather than win it, because I can't use a claw machine. And, especially in the dark, but usually those places have a good lighting. You can actually see what you're doing, luckily. But I found a few plushies, and I can't believe actually what happened, because when I asked if I could buy them, they actually gave them to me for free. So I was really surprised of this unexplained generosity. But that is actually something that really caught me, that really made me understand something, is that generosity is not always explained. That is basically the point. And I could find a few plushies there. The first one that I could find was this gorgeous Joker. And he just comes out of claw machine, and the attendant just gave him to me. I was about to pay for him. But he just gave it to me for free, like, without any explanation. But he's a really nice quality plushie, and I really like him. He has a beautiful face. I think he's a licensed product too. But I don't really mind fake ones. I love them. And this is a little Joker that I keep. Kind of looks like my figures. So this is the very first plushie that I found. And the second one is it's pretty much the same scenario. He was also given to me, and it was Zurg from Toy Story. I never saw this guy in any stores yet. And I didn't see the movie yet. But yeah, again, for some reason, they gave him to me for free. Maybe they had way too many plushies, but you know, I'm used to that. So there you go. This is a little Zurg that I got from the fair. Really gorgeous souvenir from that very funny night. Yeah, it was absolutely enjoyable. This is my little Zurg. He's absolutely beautiful. I really like his tag. I still have to see the movie. I really like Zurg. Always did. And plushies of him are kinda... Well, can be hard to find, but I think it got better. Since he's a character that Disney still continued with. I have no idea how rare this guy is, but I know there are some gorgeous plushies available of this guy. Just I need to find them. I have one of them myself, and maybe it's the type of plushie that might be rare, but I don't really know if this character is actually rare. There are figures of this guy, there are plushies of him. He's some kind of a Darth Vader ripoff, I believe, but I just love this guy. He has a really firmly stuffed tummy, and his little bum, and yeah. Not that much detail on this guy, but he's a plushie I really like. So there you go. And yes, he's evil, of course, like usual. The third one that I brought back was this gorgeous tiger. And he's actually one that I won. But it was a very fair game. So there was not that much, I couldn't lose much. So there you go, this is a gorgeous little brown tiger. I have larger one of these, but I was really excited about the idea of getting a smaller one, because I really like the shape and the colors of this plush, and I would definitely keep this one as well. I could pick a white one too, but I decided to have the brown one. I really love this tan orange color that brown tigers have on their fur. And yeah, he's about 15 inches long. I really like it. I like the size a lot. I like the size like a lot. So yeah, 3 gorgeous plushies that I could bring back from the fair. Just gonna put it there. And then the next plushies that I'm gonna show you were actually given to me by my neighbor, who was spoiling me for my birthday. So first of all, we have this adorable Pikachu. Is actually my very first Pikachu. I have been having Pikachus in the past. I had a really large one back in the time that I eventually got rid of. This is a modern Tomy Pikachu. He's sitting, I have no idea which wave he is, but I just love the way he's sitting. He's so adorable. Kind of reminds me of the 90s ones. I always had a special spot for those 90s Pikachus with their misshapen body and butt and their face looking weird, but I never could collect one of these in this size when I was a child, and my Pikachu came quite late. Pokemon was quite new when I was about 7 years old, and the stores were gorged and filled with Pokemon stuff. But for me, collecting one back in the time was really hard. Some other children had less difficulties because their parents had less difficulties with it. But my scholarity wasn't easy. And because, yeah, I was really sensitive for everything that way, Pokemon and stuff. Because of that special thing that I felt with Pokemon, I had always that very special spot for the 90s vintage Pikachus. So I'm really glad, actually, with this little guy. He will go in my Pokemon Plushies collection. He's gorgeous looking. He fits in very well. I never collected a Pikachu myself. I wasn't quite sure about the idea. But now that I see this guy, actually, I think, why didn't I do this earlier? And there you go. Also the back, but now the Pikachu plushies are really gorgeous looking. The shape of them, but Tommy does a really good job making them. So this is an absolutely gorgeous little Pikachu. I believe he's about 10 or 11 inches tall, something like that. And he stays very well because he's very flat on the bottom. He's a gorgeous figure and a gorgeous decoration, and he can't break. He's a really nice figure too. Also, I really like the little stub that sticks out where his nose is. Gorgeous detail. And she also got me this little Grogu, who is so adorable. And this is a model I haven't seen a lot, actually, but he's just so sweet. Yeah, so absolutely cute. So another little Grogu for the collection. He's oh, sorry, it's getting late. He's a little taller than the one that I have here. But he's one that fits really well in my arms too. He doesn't have the pink markings on the ears, but he does have some sustainment in his ears, a little some thick fabric to make the ears hold on. Really love his ears, so cute. He has like Eevee ears. Just love his ears. So adorable. So for the people who were wondering if I did collect a lot of plushies, well, I can say, well, no, not that much. So yes, of course I did, like a lot, and I didn't actually spend a lot either. So yeah, there you go, it was quite funny. Now I'm going to show you a few vintage finds. I was so glad that this time I could find this gorgeous little Spongebob. I was actually looking for this guy with his Krabby Patty and his cap. I did a few attempts to collect this guy, and I'm really glad I found one in this size. He's pretty new apparently. Someone's selling him for a pretty honest price, and he fits really well in my collection with the one also with the jellyfish on his head. Those little plushies are so adorable, and definitely, yeah. I'm not sure I'm gonna collect any more Spongebobs because I have a few already, and except from the fabric, they pretty look the same, all of them. But I just, yeah, really love this one here. I did a few attempts earlier, a few years ago, to collect him, but things did not work out very well. And now I'm really glad that I could find this guy. He goes so well with the others. And because I really like them all, I will no longer collect them. Well, that's actually not what's supposed to happen, so really glad I could find this guy. I have so many Spongebobs to love. It's just that I'm so in love with this character. He is such a gorgeous, beautiful character. I'm so sad his creator died. because SpongeBob is kind of special to me. And I have my big SpongeBob right there. People absolutely adore. So do I. So do I. As you can see, my plushie basket. Well, let me show you like this. It's a bit messy right now, but as you can see, I'm completely obsessed. So there you go. This is my little SpongeBob. I could find some other gorgeous characters too. I could find another Oscar, as you can see. So this guy, I wasn't quite sure I would collect him in first place. But for some reason, this character always somehow gets under my skin. Maybe it's the Chris Rock's thing with Will Smith, I don't know. No, it has nothing to do with it, don't worry. But this character, for some reason, maybe it's the link with Squid Game, I don't know. No, it's just, I had no idea this plush actually looked so well, so beautiful. So, it's a pretty thick plush too. Look how thick he is when I put my hand on him, and he's very firmly stuffed. So firmly stuffed that he actually has a little hole in his head. Still have to make that, but so after thinking of this, I really wanted to collect this guy. Actually, I should stop collecting. Definitely, it has been enough, but I just can't stop collecting plushies. It's just something that's actually belongs to me. I can't stop collecting plushies. He has cute little hands too. I didn't notice that detail. Had his little fins. I have another Oscar, and he's pretty close to me actually right now. But what I really like about this guy is his beautiful yellow face and his eyes. They really captured his eyes and the look in his eyes. And that is actually what attracted me to collecting this plush as well. I think I have another Oscar up here. He's hanging on the balloon, the hot air balloon. And I do have another one. Hold on a second. I will take you to my plushie basket. And Oscar is right here. He even has a fitting bracelet around his neck. This is my other Oscar. This guy is much thicker. This one is more slim, and the colors are actually more accurate. Oscar doesn't have any orange in his scales, but his face is very pale. And I think they messed up his eyes a little bit, because when you actually look at his lips, you can easily just reproduce the facial expressions that he makes in the movie. He has very expressive lips and a very expressive face too. And my dad, when he saw Oscar, he said something really weird. He said he has the features of a black person, and he is definitely right. I didn't notice, but Oscar indeed kind of looks like that. And he does have a lot of facial, very expressive features. And on this plushie, the lips look absolutely gorgeous. And this guy doesn't have a lot of pretty lips. They didn't do that beautiful facial expression, but he does have the eyes. So they kind of complete each other. This guy definitely have the colors. I look at his fin. I know the fin is a little flat because of his. And I noticed a few Oscar fans on the channel as well. Yes, this character is special, isn't he? Also the fins on his tail fins. This plush is absolutely gorgeous. I think I collected him off eBay a while ago. I still have him. I love him. He's made of nylon, basically. And this guy has little glitters in his fins to give the impression of the scales. What's too bad is this orange. Oscar doesn't have any orange, but he does have indeed those beautiful fins. And also here the tail. This guy is made of the same fabric as this one. So these two Oscars are kind of different. But I really love both of them. This one also has the way he actually holds himself in a S shape. This one is more like, he has like a C shape. So you can see that two different brands have been capturing his features differently. But that's what I really like about these two plushies. He's a special character, isn't he? For some reason. I do love a few DreamWorks characters like Barry from B-Movie, like Oscar from Shark Tale, like Humpty Dumpty from Puss in Boots. Those characters are really special. I think so. For me they are. To me they really are. I think I went to see Shark Tale back in the time with my friend when I was in high school. We really enjoyed each other that night. We had a bunch of French fries. With fish. But yeah, there you go. We had fish and chips. So, my Oscars. Just gonna put them down. So, there you go. The last gorgeous plushie that I could collect of vintage was a little unexpected. But I was quite excited I could find it. I didn't actually even look for it. Is this Build-A-Bear Eevee. Finding Build-A-Bears here is quite hard. Usually, Build-A-Bears are out of reach for me. I cannot use the UK website, and having them sent to Belgium is extremely expensive, let alone the plush and the clothes and all the features. Besides, you don't get to make the plushie yourself, or get to see someone making it for you. So basically, all the Build-A-Bear experience is actually gone. But I don't really know how this person obtained this Eevee. Some people have American roots, and that is how they managed to have Build-A-Bears. Or maybe because they brought them back from somewhere. But that is basically how you obtain Build-A-Bears here, by buying them from people who do have experience with Build-A-Bear. And a lot of people put their stuff online and say it's Build-A-Bear, but it's definitely not. But this one is indeed, look, he has the Build-A-Bear tag. She just came from France. I was really glad I could collect Eevee. Never thought I could actually collect her. I wasn't really going to, since they're so out of reach, but I'm really glad I did. Maybe it's not the most beautiful Eevee, but it's a lovely one. It's a lovely one. It's just very squishy. I don't really like plushies that are too squishy. And she has a really weird... She has a voice box too, with Lion King music. That's so wrong. Maybe she came from eBay. And I put this collar on her, the green one. So there you go, she has stuffed ears. She might not have the prettiest Eevee features like this one here. But I was really glad I could actually find the Build-A-Bear Eevee. Yeah, little surprise. A lot of surprises actually in my birthday month. Yes, indeed, quite unexpected. I'm so lucky. I think I was never so spoiled as this year. Incredible. In luck and in people spoiling me, it's incredible. Now, of course, like I said, we went the 11th of September. We went to Paradisa, and it's an experience that I would really recommend. If you're ever here in Belgium, you should really go see that animal park. I made a few videos so that everybody can enjoy the animals that I saw there. The videos are actually quite good. I might already have shared them, but they're really good. There are 3 of them. 2 animal videos and 1 video with plushies. Now, sorry about that one, but it was incredibly crowded in the shops. So I recorded them with, well, a lot of difficulties. And it's not bad. You're gonna enjoy plushies, but it's not that I could really do it in very much detail. So there you go. I was really glad I could actually use my camera in store. So there you go, and I did collect a few plushies there. I'm just gonna put Eevee aside. Maybe also Spongebob. Maybe also James. But my plushies are on the ground. I'm just gonna put them on the bed. Just gonna throw them quickly and show you them in detail afterwards. There you go. So I wasn't quite sure actually there would be a lot of plushies interesting to find, but they have a few shops there. I think they have at least 5 of them. And it was gorgeous because the last time that I went to that park was actually, I saw totally different things the last time that I was there. So it was like a brand new experience and it was really fun. And I saved a little money for this because I knew that the plushies would be very expensive. And they are. They definitely are. So if you want to collect plushies there, well, you better take a big purse with you. So there you go. And I did find a few. After I visited the stores, I collected 4 wolves. So yeah, there you go. I was really... And yeah, I'm gonna show you the ones that I found. The first wolves that I found, because I wasn't like sure, like at all, I would actually find anything special to bring back, because I have that much plushies already that maybe I already collected all the ones that I could find there. But the very first one that I found was this one, and my mom was like, "You like that one? Okay, you get it for your birthday." I think I got it myself eventually. But this is the very first one that I found. This is an Aurora Wolf, and I didn't really see a lot of Aurora Wolves earlier. What I really like about this plushie is the shape. It is a full shape animal, stuffed animal, with long legs, a beautiful belly, and a beautiful tail. Nothing is cropped, nothing is deformed. It's definitely a beautiful wolf. What I do not really like about this plush is the coloring. The coloring is not exactly what I like the most. Also, it's really squishy, just like Evie. But what I really love about her, and her name is Phoenix. And what I really like about Phoenix is her shape. Also, the way that she links with her beautiful paws. Her paws are brown, by the way. And she has beans in her toes. Beautiful tail. And I saw another Aurora Wolf, a larger one, that I recorded so that people could see what it looked like. It kind of looked like one of those guys that Vesper collected back in the time. Kind of reminded me of that one. But I did not collect it because I love this one much better. So there you go. Also the fluffy face and the little muzzle. So this is the very first wolf that I could find. And I think here you can see the price. See? It's $39. So, well, of course. Now, of course, Paradise is not just a zoo. It is also a big foundation that is some kind of charity foundation to protect animals. They are involved in many other projects. And they try to improve the interaction with the animals. They try to collect elephants and gather them in the park to protect them. They are really active in different goals concerning that matter. And well, that is basically what they do. They also are very involved in protecting pandas and bears and others. And they do have pandas. Katie, that is a place where I brought back that little panda bracelet from, the one I found on the ground. You might remember that. That zoo actually has pandas. It's pretty much of a privilege actually to have those. But it's a gorgeous place for the kids to go. It's a gorgeous place to have a nice time. The only thing is maybe the fact that it's quite expensive. It's pretty much like Disneyland. It's something you have to do, but not every day. There you go. So this is Phoenix. The second wolf that I actually found was this one. I got it in the same store as where I got Phoenix. Almost a year ago, my foster mother got me a smaller one that looked like this. You might remember that one. His name is Inho. And I was really glad I could collect a larger Inho because I love larger plush. And this wolf is definitely one of my prettiest ones. Look at the coloring of him, the features, the coloring on his eyes, his fur as well. He has a lot of airbrushing in his fur, and his little tail. It doesn't have a black tip, but that's the only detail that's actually missing, almost. So this is definitely one that you should really collect going there. If you want a pretty wolf, they have them there. They had a lot of wolves. I was really lucky. They had a lot of wolf plushies. Also the ears. Look at the coloring of the ears. They're not even black. They're more like some kind of dark brown. And his name is Nagasaki. And I don't really know the coloring of his eyes, but I really think he captures the look, the wolf look in his eyes too. He has a very shining effect on his muzzle, but this is actually the color of his muzzle. And then together with Nagasaki, actually I have in the final store, the big one, I could find this larger white one. Well, she's quite pale. You might actually recognize this one because on Vinted I could collect a smaller one like her, which was just one box. But her name is Hiroshima. She's a female. She's basically like him, but she has a lighter color. And she has a white tail. And I put this little strass collar on her. It really fits her well. And she's the same size as he is. And the other ones are Inho and... Well, I looked up her name, but I quite forgot what I named the smaller one here. I won't remember right now, but I will have a look. What did I name her? The small one. She has her tag. She has her tag around her neck, but I do forget right now what I named her. We have the smaller one that's Inho, and the smaller like this one, its name is, well, sorry, I can't really recall it right now. But there you go, I'm going to put these ones aside. So, well, this one is just generally very pale. And she's probably one of my largest pale wolves. She kind of looks foxy, too. She looks a bit like a fox. Not sure if she is an Arctic fox or a wolf. But her tail is pretty much of a giveaway, I think. She has more like a wolf tail. Look at them like this. They are really gorgeous looking. Their noses are hard, by the way. And I believe the brand, if you want to look up the brand, I believe it might be... Because I did remove the tags, since they were around her neck. Can't really exactly tell you right now what the brand is. My foster mom got my little Inho from the same place, actually. She went with her colleague. It is always a good trip to do. The last one is this little guy. Another gorgeous wolf that I was really attracted to. He's absolutely beautiful. His stitches, hold on a second. Sorry about this, no focus. His stitches are a little less sturdy than the others. But still, this guy is also has a beautiful lying down position. He's like this. His legs are quite short. And he's really charming looking. He doesn't really have a lot of color detail. But for some reason, I really like the shape of him and the facial expression. He's a gorgeous little wolf. He's a bit husky looking too. He has black ears and a short tail. So he does have a bit of a cropped feature. Let's see. This one is Nature Planet, I believe. This is the he has this beautiful creamy color on his legs, on his paws. and he has a furry tummy. And his name is Leon. So there you go, this is Leon. And all of them are, well, at least like $30. So the plushies are quite expensive. More expensive than in the other zoos from Belgium. But of course this zoo has a reputation. They have a lot of, yes, it is someplace. So it's not very surprising. I've been just collecting a little of money. I've been saving a little bit so that I could actually collect the wolves that I liked. Not that I really expect bring back 4 of them. We have Phoenix. Now you can actually see how beautiful her shape is. See? So she's very squishy, very floppy. She is an entire long plushie with a beautiful tail. Absolutely gorgeous. So there you go. Phoenix, Nagasaki, Hiroshima, and Leon. And I believe that will be the end of my endless video. So yes, I did collect a lot of plushie. I had an awesome birthday, and I really had a good time in the zoo. I hope you will enjoy the videos that I made there. There are a few adorable animals to watch. I really hope you enjoyed this video as well, and I'll say good night. See you later. Bye. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.